Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Andrew Forbes, and I am a professor of biology here at the University of Iowa. I'm actually not here to talk to you today about biology, although it is a great major. The biology major here is very strong. I'm here as a representative of the environmental sciences major here on campus. I want to tell you a little bit about what this major is, what its foundations are, what you can do with it, and what your experiences might be while you're here at the University of Iowa. So I'll first say that we have many excellent science and social science departments here on campus. And in those departments, we have many faculty and students who are doing research and teaching and taking classes focused on environmental issues, especially in the departments of chemistry and biology and earth and environmental sciences, which is the home of the geoscience major, and geographical and sustainability sciences, which is the home of both the geography major and the sustainability sciences major. The environmental sciences major combines expertise from across these different disciplines and puts them together into a single major where the advantage is that you have all that expertise available to you. It combines classes from all these different fields into a single major. And so this is a representation of that combination of those different fields into our one major. We have, for instance, biosciences, chemical sciences, earth sciences, and hydrosciences all represented under this one degree. If you come here and you enroll in this major, you will take a series of courses. No matter what you end up doing with your other courses in this major, we'd like you to take a common set of courses. These include introductory courses in various STEM fields, so chemistry and biology and geoscience and mathematics and statistics as well. And so you're getting this really nice foundation in the sciences. We have designed a course called The Fundamentals of Environmental Science. This is a great course that surveys major topics in environmental science and has a really great lab, an interactive lab where you actually get to do lab work and field work. We also ask that our majors take courses that include ecology, so the interaction of animals and plants with their environments, geographical information systems, or GIS, earth surface processes, which is another geoscience course where you learn about how the earth works. And then we have seminar courses that our majors take that focus specifically on getting students to do research, to get opportunities to do research here on campus or summer opportunities, and also focus on future careers. So not just things like writing a resume or writing application letters for jobs, but also what kind of jobs are available and how best to prepare yourself for those careers. After you do this foundational set of courses, you then have a decision to make. You can either get a Bachelor's of Arts degree or a Bachelor's of Science degree in environmental sciences. They mean different things. Neither is better than the other, so there is a misunderstanding sometimes of the Bachelor's of Arts degree that it's less rigorous somehow. It's absolutely not a less rigorous degree. All it means is that you have more flexibility. So you kind of take courses across the breadth of environmental sciences, and so you have more flexibility within the major, and you often have more flexibility in taking courses outside of the major as well. Doesn't mean anything with respect to your future degree. You can go on and do anything with a BA degree. I'm a professor of biology. I have a BA in biology, a Bachelor's of Arts, not a Bachelor's of Science. It hasn't held me back at all. It's really about how specialized your degree is. You can also, or instead rather, get a Bachelor's of Science, and here is a degree where you would be specializing in one area of environmental science. So that could be in the biosciences, it could be in the chemical sciences, it could be in the hydrosciences or geosciences. You pick one of these tracks, and there you're going to be taking more courses in the context of that degree, of that field rather. We've put this degree together, we've designed its curriculum with some intentional goals in mind beyond just the courses that you take. So for one thing, maybe the most important thing, is we emphasize real hands-on experiences. We try to get our students to get out in the field, get into labs, and maybe more important than anything, do independent research in faculty labs. So environmental sciences students often connect with faculty mentors here on campus and do research that in those faculty labs. So in my lab, we often have environmental sciences students doing their own projects, presenting their own data, sometimes going to professional scientific meetings and presenting that data, sometimes even writing it up in published scientific papers. These experiences are critical in learning to become a scientist, and we emphasize this here in our major. Connected to that is we emphasize students having meaningful interactions with faculty, not just in the classroom, but again, through research experiences and other interactions. Another core to our major is that we want our students not just to learn how to do these different, work in these different fields, but more generally, how to solve problems and how to think synthetically, to take different ideas and put them together with the goal of solving problems or answering questions that other people have not been able to solve previously. This is a valuable skill, not just in the context of environmental science, but can be applied towards pretty much any future career. It's just a great skill to have as you go into your future profession. Our major is not just about classes and research. There are lots of other things that our majors do, our environmental sciences majors do while they're here. Many students are involved in environmentally related activities or clubs. These include the recently formed Environmental Sciences Club, which has sort of sprung up organically and has quite a large membership at this point. There are also clubs on campus that our majors often participate in, such as the UI Environmental Coalition, which is a bit more on the policy side of things, but they certainly use what we learn from science towards those policy positions. And then many of our students are involved in the UI Student Gardeners and also in the student government here on campus. A lot of our students interact with the University of Iowa's Office of Sustainability and Environment. This is a place where students can go to get career advice, to find out about different things for them to do on campus. It's also a place that offers money for internships related to environment and sustainability, and sometimes money to do independent research in faculty labs. So this is a really important hub on campus for environmental and sustainability issues. And then finally, I'll mention that we have here on campus a certificate program called the Certificate in Sustainability. You can get this in the context of any major. You don't have to be an environmental sciences major, but many of our majors like to get this certificate. It's essentially some extra courses focused specifically on sustainability issues and will show up on your degree as this sort of separate extra thing, showing that you've really made an investment to learning about sustainability. For some of you, your biggest question might be, well, if I major in environmental sciences, what does that mean for a future career? And the best answer, and really the most truthful answer, is you can do anything. You can go into any career. Your major doesn't really hold you back in any way. But I can also show you what we know our majors do go on to do. So people who graduate with a degree in environmental sciences go into a bunch of varied fields. Between 13 and in some years as high as 20% of our students go to get a degree, an advanced degree, so a master's degree or a PhD. Some of them go on to become professors like me in research or teaching institutions. You can see that we have big chunks of this pie where we have our alumni going to work in state, local, or federal government, federal and pink over here, in service industries related to the environment, also agricultural industry, and for some of our students, biomedical industries. A lot of our students become very handy in the lab and don't necessarily, as I said, need to work in the context of environmental sciences and are able to get jobs in biomedical labs or the biomedical industry. And then you can see we also have some of our majors going into other careers, working at zoos, working for nonprofits. I know many of our majors actually go into the Peace Corps for a couple of years after they graduate. So there's a whole varied set of careers that you can go on and go into with an environmental science degree. There are many other things I could say about our program. It's a fantastic program, and it's one of the largest interdisciplinary majors in the at the University of Iowa. I will stop here though. If you have other questions, you can do one of two things. Our website, our web address is here. Honestly, it might be easier for you to just type in Google Iowa Environmental Sciences, and it'll be the first thing that pops up. I'm also very happy to answer any questions that you have about the major, just as any of our faculty who are involved in this major would be. Here is specifically my email address. So if anyone wants to write that down and send me an email to ask about the major, I'm always happy to answer those. And I'm pretty obsessive about my email, so I will respond pretty quickly most of the time. That's all I have today. Thank you very much for listening, and go Hawks.